Hey, this is DragonFeather, and I'm doing my first video on Draconic Wicca today. I was able to find two really helpful websites that the links will be down below, and I'm going to make a series all on Draconic Wicca because unfortunately there isn't that much information out there available, so I will be doing a series on them to hopefully help you guys if you are interested. I apologize for not being around for the past week. My bunny chewed my charger and I had to get a new one. So I got a new one and I'm back and I'll be making videos and it'll be awesome and fun and woo. So anyway, the first thing I'm going to talk about is finding and meeting your dragon guardian. And having a dragon guardian is really important in Wicca, and Draconic Wicca, my bad. Because they are the ones you work with. They are the ones who teach you about teach you on a more personal level about certain things, exchange knowledge with you, protect you in certain types of rituals, and more importantly, are your dragon friend in a sense. So it's, in theory, it's very easy to find your dragon guardian, but sometimes it can be very difficult. Now, when you meet your dragon guardian, you may not know that it's them right away, and you may doubt yourself at first. You may say that when you hear a voice in your head, you may say, that's just me making it up, instead of your actual dragon guardian. And with the way I think about this is, when you hear a voice in your head, we have been trained since we are very little that, oh, it's not good to have voices in your head, or, you know, I know there's people with serious conditions like this, but communicating telepathically is something that we were never taught how to do, and some people don't even believe that it's possible. But if you truly are motivated to be a part of this, if you truly believe in it and truly work towards it, you will have a wonderful relationship with your dragon guardian, and I can guarantee you that. It took me quite some time to meet my dragon guardian. It probably wasn't as long as it could be for some people, but then again, I have always had a very strong connection with dragons, and for that reason, I assume is why I met my dragon guardian so quickly, compared to most people that I've read about. So maybe all you have to do is meditate and ask, and they will show themselves the first time you ask. It is possible. Just keep an open mind and be aware. And so, when you meet your dragon guardian, keep it in mind that they sometimes really like to speak in riddle, and sometimes they won't necessarily speak to you at all. They might just change the feeling of the room, which means the only way you'll be able to communicate with them, maybe for now, maybe forever, is just by feeling their emotions and their emotional responses rather than actual words coming out of their mouths. It's very different communicating telepathically than it is like me speaking to you right now or you thinking in your head. It's very different and very much a skill to learn, and may take practice if you have not ever used it before, unless you have a natural gift for it. So in order to meet your dragon guardian, what you should do, and what I did, is I sit down every night and lit my candles on my altar, gave an offering. I gave dragon's blood offering because dragon blood, it just seemed to work. And then I had lit up my two dragon statues that you guys have seen on my altar, in my altar video. And I sat there and I talked out loud, and I just talked about my day, made small talk, and this is one of the most undermined forms of communication with your dragon guardian. When you have your dragon guardian, you know, tell them about your day, and, you know, tell them your different issues, and listen for their responses if they respond to help you with any of your problems in your life. You know, I've been having some issues with some of my friends, and I talked about it, and, you know, the response that I got was an emotional response. There were no words spoken, but just, I felt that I was supposed to take care of myself and ignore them and focus on what I had to do, and that is what I've been doing, and that has been working for me quite well. So you sit at your altar, get all ready, talk about your day, and when you're done, thank you for listening, even if you felt no one there, and, you know, close it and, you know, put out all your candles and stuff like that and go to bed, or whatever you do for your evening ritual. And on this website that I found, there is a ritual to find your dragon guardian that I absolutely love, and I am going to be using it for keeping communication with my dragon guardian. You do it from the first day of the waxing moon all the way until the full moon, and you repeat every waxing moon until the full moon until you have a good connection or a better one, in my case. So I have met my dragon guardian, and I'm going to explain a little bit about different types of dragon guardians. On the website, it goes through a list. There's 2 websites. On the other website, the one that does not have the ritual, if you guys read through them, you'll be able to learn it. But these are really valuable websites, and I highly suggest going to them and reading all the information there, because it's just a gold mine. And thank you to those of you who sent me the links. I'm very excited that you guys sent them to me, and thank you very much. But it goes through how to tell what element your dragon may or may not be to help you find them. It goes with the predominant letter in your first name and your zodiac sign. Both of mine happen to be air. E, the prominent letter in my first name, or the first vowel, the prominent vowel in my first name is E, and E is tied in with air, and Aquarius is an air sign. So, you know, most likely my dragon was going to be air, and my guardian dragon is an air dragon. And that's all I'm going to share with you about him. And he's a guy, and you guys know that now. But I am not comfortable enough talking to you guys about my guardian, because I don't really want to give out false information and kind of betray the trust I have with my dragon guardian. So yeah, anyway, on this website it tells you what your dragon guardian most likely could be, but then again it also says if your chart says fire and earth and your soul goes with water, always go with your soul, because your soul knows better. So if you've always been like an earth sign, you know, and you're like, I've never matched that, then go with whatever element you feel most connected with, because that's most likely what it's going to be. And when you meet your dragon, they may not tell you their name. They may not show you their face. Some of them actually get a kick of you making up creating them in your own mind, creating an image for them, and they take it as an honor when you give them a name, because they take it as a gift. And sometimes their names, we can't pronounce them, so they're like, you know, make up a name kind of thing. So yeah, I might make another video on Dragon Guardians, a more in-depth explanation. This is just an introduction on how to meet them. I highly suggest meeting your Dragon Guardian before you do any sort of Draconic Wiccan practices, because it just isn't the same without having your Dragon Guardian around. They are very helpful in Draconic magic. I'm sure you guys would know why, but yeah. If you guys have any questions or need any help with contacting your Dragon Guardian, I will be more than happy to help you guys, and just either message me through Facebook, Tumblr, or Twitter, or in the comments, or on YouTube, or whatever works best for you, and I'll help you out gladly. But until next time, blessed be, and bye guys!